have sickness, and so many people that suffer from the mood disorder and the emotional imbalance. So this semester we want more focus. How can we control the emotional balance? So this is the textbook. The based by evidence over the psychology and then body medicine, and also we have the somatic therapy. So we combine. So you can try to more apply your lifespan and also your mind control and with more guideline. So are you Christian, right? So Christian way, and then plus this alternative or integrative medicine together is a more good balance for your life. The expanded long term, the letter 2 edition. This edition was a rework or continuous or university level textbook and then collection of short answer. So the base is the Bible and also the psychology and then body mind medicine and the somatic. So 10 weeks, we have a syllabus here. You explain the biblical meaning of evangelism and discover the gospel managing or clarity or accountability, the identity Bible or models for evangelism. Also, we learn to develop effective listening and communication skill and prepares the community or personal pessimism and understand the cultural difference or reflecting the evangelism. The practice, the compassionate and ethical Christian witness, the connect evangelism or discipleship and the community, and develop the practical personal evangelism plan. So you can see the syllabus together. The course purpose, the formation before the technique. The evangelisms often taught primary or mirth over presenting information. So discuss at a competent question, what kind of person is doing the presenting? So I want to ask you, what is your person and doing presenting this time? Our witness who cannot listen, tolerate the disagreement, or manage anxiety, or repair relationship, or use influence responsibility may know the correct information while communicating in their unhealthy way. The second, the whole person, the description, this is the cost, therefore treat emotional and relational matrix or dimension or the discrepancy. It does not suggest that emotional release in the gospel or no that spiritual practice replace or professional, the medical or mental health care. The institute is explore how Christian, the identities and the biblical formation, the shape the matters in which believers live or lead, relate or bear witness. Okay, learning's outcomes, knowledge. The students will develop working vocabulary for mission, emotion, identity, or stress, or resilience, the relationship, the system, or forgiveness, the servant leadership, and lifestyle stewardship or relational evangelism. The practice, the students will apply observation, self-assignment, or stress strategy, or communication, the boundaries settings to complete repair, or forgiveness, discernment, or leadership, case or analyze, or lifestyle planning, and also the testimony development and mission planning. So integration, by 10 weeks, the students should be able to explain how does domain interact with current the models emotionally, has the discipleship or translate the models into more 90 days of development plan. Okay, so if you have time, you can see the syllabus and the textbooks. the course map, we have the week 1 to 5. The person has to move from the understanding emotion to understanding identity, the your identity or the symbol and the characters. Then the examine or stress, resilience or the relational skills required for healthy community. The 6 to 10, the second half address injury and forgiveness or leadership and the powers, the whole person, willingness, relational evangelism, and lifelong integration of work cause. The week 6 to 10, the second half address injury, forgiveness, leadership, and within biblical merit. Each week use the assigned biblical focus from the syllabus. The test or treat or triggers the foundation or conversation, the partners, rather than isolate the motivational question. Okay, how to read and use this book is skip here. Okay, read the subject. The understanding emotional values. You have the 5 kind of we have a subject, second subject, and then definition, assignment, or last step. The first step is a narrative study, the whole person. Because God created me and ours, the bodies, they will not divide the spiritual and emotional and physical, inner health, and the movement, activity, everything. So the God controls our lifespan. Are you agree? Okay. So because the whole person means a holistic and just not the conventional medicine. The holistic medicine we cover support all kind of we have our identity because we don't know, right? But God knows that you're bounded the body towards spirit too. So today we study narrative study. Okay. The page 3, the emotional values. What is the emotional values? It's best to understand the within the whole person, the view of human life. Because only the limit of your personal life, your lifespan. So we have to read is God's word. In the God guideline, the we from where? Where from? Adam, right? So we have to back to Adam, right? So human life, where start? The Genesis 1. The God created the world and we live there and we have discovered the world. Get out here is the Eden garden, right? Because we make the broken system. We're not part of the God management plan or guideline. So now most people have the suffer from the injury or sick and then worse and the financial state and everything. So we want more peace of mind and we have to back to Eden, right? It's very important here. So the narrative studies, the emotional values with God. Okay, no surprise. Because on just the family or your friend, don't need it. We have the more costs and the nationwide or university. Okay, and also the Christian world too. A person does not think in their mind why the body and relationship or memory and or spiritual remain the silence. A difficult conversation can change breathing, muscle tension, or interpretation, the failure, and the labor behavior at the same time. So sometimes you can realize the quiet time you might start the early morning, the 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. So very quiet time. Usually I'm using this time. I'm the wake up and then I'm driving because I want to go to school or my cleaning. So this 2 hours is very important to me. So I'm using very good qualities of quiet time. So this interconnectedness is why emotional formation, the belief is a cause or evangelism. This evangelism, this messenger, the character A to B, character my lifespan to characters my the God word. So the messenger carries a nervous system or history or expectation, the habit or attention, and a way of relating to every spiritual conversation. So you want more conversation with other people. You want to try to conversation with my God, and you have to more practice your conversation in your inside of Christ all the time, right? The 24 hours. The who control your life span? Your wife or your friend or your parents? No, so your God, Christ control your life, right? It's very important. You have to more. You don't have the ideas. You don't have wisdom. You have to more development to more application in your life. Either the guideline. The Christian formation, therefore should not create or alter, because we are already created by the God, so we don't need to create when you are by yourself. So, yeah, but sometimes you want to change, you have to effort to processing or revert to your creation or your other way. But you are already created by the God word, so you don't need to worry about it. But not create articles, because you are original, your daughter or son of your God, right? So article contest between the spiritual life and the emotional life. The scriptures portrays the people who rejoice or lament the fears, the hope, the grief, or become angry, wait, the celebrate, or seek the courage. So the question is not whether the mature believer is emotion, but how emotion is understood, expressed, or regulated, or bring to a painful action. The emotional release begin when the students stop the treating, or people treating the feelings, or erase the questioners the comment or embarrassing evidence of our way to pace. Okay? So the connection to read the reading test. This week we want to try to more practice and more study. The practical discipline is a careful observation. The students needing to slow the movement from feeling to conclusion, because so that emotional experience can be interpreted in the large reality of our body or the relationship and then responsibility and the faith in your lifespan. Okay, so slowly not event, so slowly but stable and step by step is very important here. The reflection. How does the idea of a whole person, that different levels than the God created us and whole person, without simply repeating or material from the inner week? So how about your question? You answer. Whole person without simply lifting materials from earliest week. So this means very simple answer. Just lift your routine. Just eat and sleep, and burn out, and repeat. Every day the same routine. Are you happiness? You are happy? So we had to more try to more new life, right? So more we want to more try to one piece of cake, just little bit try to more new one. Maybe you create more lifespan and you found over God. Maybe you can more wake up the brainstorming and then your peace of mind and then you are challenging the motivation. So you don't have without the foundation, but the routines someday is broken. But sometimes you have the fear and then the sickness, or sometimes your encouragement of your life, the challenging. Okay. The why emotion matters. The second issue, why is emotion matters? The relative study. The emotion organizes attention. The education, some of the children have taken the focus because emotion imbalance. So they want to go around in the restaurant or the daily individual or conversation. The people, a lot of people is not happy, right? Uncomfortable. Sometimes mood is broken. So emotion organizes more attention. So with control or attention, the peace of mind, and then you have the control or mind control your anger, tempers. So your responsibility to control your anger or sometimes tempers. Sometimes the silence very strong, the power. Because if you are to talk to other people, you have to keep the communication of your skill, the mind control. Just it's got to be out of your control or tempers, maybe relationship is not continuous, good relationship, right? So you have to more challenging, you have to more study, okay? No. The peers make it possible dangers or noticeable way or highlight the perceivable violation, the sadness, the slow attention, the around the loss, the joy, expand the attention toward connection and the possibility. So sadness, angers, violation, sadness, the slow attention around the loss. The VS joy, expand the attention, power or connection and the possibility, the pointable. And the tenderness can be useful, but they can also become the destroy when the interpretation is inaccurate. The emotion may be alternative while the story attached to remains incomplete. So our life is incomplete, right? So, but we more focus step by step in the further to follow more happy life, but it's not perfect. So everybody have some incomplete word. It's not the satisfaction, and then sometimes they more the belief or success, right? So this is narrative study. So emotion organizes attention. So you have the attention your first time, your first trauma, or you are an unexpected pair, your futures. So depend on the imbalance of attention. Okay. The development and the application. The development and application part, how can I apply your lifespan? It's a good materials, the foundation or the emotional space and the, so many system or role. So if you have some money, but maybe you have $1,000 in your pocket, but where you using your pocket your money, maybe you can more use it different, right? Maybe you buy car or you buy book or you pay the education or sometimes you have a eating out. So many have this and then you have some eventually you can using your pocket. So your identity or your emotion using the development and then how can I apply application your futures. So this part we see the whole ministry, this matters because on examine emotion. The emotion states we can measure it officially. It's the formally or informally. So it's what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, your first time, right?
No, I'm from Santa Ana.
Santa Ana? Okay. Yeah. So unexamined emotion can quietly control communication. The person who feared rejection may be speak to her aggressively in order to secure the agreement. The someone who ashamed may be avoid the honest question. A leader whose anxieties may be mistake urgency for wisdom, or emotional maturity does not remove or conviction. It's make your conviction less depend or defensive behavior. So you can try to visual your behavior that you're looking your life. How about you? How about your behavior, your life, is it positive or negative?
Behavior.
Behavior, yeah, behavior.
I don't know.
The behavior means your baby action. Your heart, you think, you talk, you have a mind, and your appear, your action. The behavior. How about your
For
looking?
past,
Yeah, the past or present or futures.
uh-huh.
So your view, the emotion view, you stay the past time, your happiness time, or present, or your unexpected period. Everybody have a good life in the future, right?
Yeah.
Or sometime.
The past
Coming.
time too hard.
Yes, yeah.
Now it's good.
It's good. Your happiness in your life now.
Yes.
How about your futures?
The future.
Unexpected or
I think it will get more good.
okay. So how long stay here?
American.
Yes.
America is good. I love the weather.
10 years.
I love the.
How long been here? United States.
I've been here 4 years.
Four years. 4
and a
years.
half years.
Oh, you have it. But so far good. So good.
So far it's good. We just came with too hard time and getting better.
But 1 year, so second year, 3 years.
Yes.
What's different? First time you come here, the strange culture, weather,
So-
the English, some.
Yes. So if when I just came here, so my English is so bad.
Okay.
And my daughter like 2 years old.
Okay.
So I should take my daughter, but my English is not good. I cannot talking.
Okay.
It's too hard. We went to the hospital. So I don't know what should I do.
So the English problem, language problem first. The
First, the English
yeah.
gave me big time.
How about the second issue? What's very difficult? The first year,
The
language
difficult.
beginning.
I have kids.
you have a kid.
Yes.
How many kid?
One.
One.
And
A
that
teenager?
now it's 6 years.
6, very young. Okay, so you're the driver, some to school.
So
Right.
every day I'm so busy. And then I also have work. I also going to the work. And it's a busy life.
Okay. Only the language problem, and you have a busy life. You take a kid.
Yes, because I'm a single mom. It's
okay.
too hard.
Uh,
I have no friend, no family. Also it's
okay. So the big point to your life is more the big issue. But you are expecting. How about your future? Maybe now the 2026 here.
Yeah.
Maybe 2030. You imagine your life.
I imagine my life is my daughter getting bigger, yeah?
Okay.
Maybe making me more hard.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I only do 2 lives work, and I have friend, and my English getting better.
Okay.
I can talking,
Okay.
so I think make my life is more easy.
So now you started more study and then more make the friendship
Yeah.
and enjoy the community. It's good. How about you?
Mm.
How about the behavior in your identity? You stay there past time or present, or you prepare for unexpected future in your life.
I think China is very good. They have a lot of food,
Mhm.
but I'm in here, not so many food. It's bad to me, but my health gets better.
Okay. Oh, your health is much better. Okay, good. It's more big the issue. Okay. All the time I worry about your health. So sometimes very important money, health, the relationship. Yeah, everything is very important here. But you have to keep first, or you have to keep your health. If your health zero, you can do anything, right? Relationship broken, financial state broken. Anytime you can make money, right? But you don't have health, you can make money, and you can keep the relationship, or you are a more good job, or you are more challenging the futures. You can do anything. So you have to keep your the meaning to your health life. Okay. So development application. So someone who is ashamed might maybe avoid the honest question, or leaders who is enjoys the mistake or evidence for wisdom. The emotional matrix does not leave or conviction is make or conviction that depends the behavior. The connection to week leading task this week. The practical discipline is careful observation. We have the more experience, emotional experience can be interpreted within the light of body, relationship or responsibility and faith. So how does the idea of why emotion matters depend on your self-esteem or God creators and the whole person without simply depicting material who you little bit. So are you Christian? You go to church?
I try to if when I'm younger,
You are
I
Christian. The
start
church.
like 4 years old.
그래서 okay.
Yeah.
How about now? You're so busy. You don't go.
Now I tried like 4 times,
What time?
but they always speak English.
Okay.
For me it's too hard.
Okay, but you have a quiet time every day. You study the Bible, study you by
Yeah.
yourself.
And my daughter classmate and mom, they
Ah.
called me with her together.
I see. It's good.
Her give me a Chinese Bible.
Oh, nice. Okay. You have good daughters. Like your daughter, you support your spiritual health.
Yes.
Okay. The second, naming the inner world. The later study, naming the inner world mean, yeah, everybody want more appearance is good. It's good quality your car, house, and your job. But sometimes the inner beauty, maybe you have a sickness of your heart, inner body, unhealthy. It can go a long time. Okay, you have to first of all you have to give fill up your peace, joy, and the love, and then you have the inner health, the focus. So the naming the inner world. Okay, the narrative study limit emotional vocabulary for us, limit the self-understanding. So you have to understand you by yourself. So sometimes you have to sum the interest mind by yourself, right? But it's not easy. But some people very proud the self. So interest me, we have to please other people or community. So maybe you by yourself, isolated, or you stay home. You don't need to interest anybody, right? It's appearance. The boundaries is the blood. But you have to bridge it, or you have to join the communities. You have to prepare your introduction you by yourself. How about you? Please, your introduction you by yourself. So 1 minute. You talk to your first time or
Yeah.
your friend?
Yes, we know.
Oh, okay. I don't know you. Yeah, please
I
introduce
know
you by
you
yourself.
last time in the Santa Ana school.
Me?
Yeah.
One time?
Oh, 2 or 3 times.
Oh, really? Okay, my Bible course over there.
Yes, but I mean school study.
School study. Okay.
Yeah.
One more time. One more time. You introduce you by yourself. What's name? What to do? What you are thinking?
What my name?
Yeah.
My Chinese name is Jia Mei Wang.
Jamming word and
Wang. Yes. So my work is I do it's called logist. Yeah. I shipping the container from China to American.
I see. The trade business.
Yes, the shipping container.
Okay.
This is my work.
Okay. What's your dream?
My
Your American dream.
dream. My dream is I change to the big house. I want growing up
Okay.
vegetable.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. So you have to make money, right? Okay. Okay. Hard.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So everybody had to know that the learning you are by yourself, not too much the appearance of other people. It's not important. So you have to know that you're by yourself is very important here. The why here the answer here. Limit emotional vocabulary is for the limit was self-understanding. Self-understanding. So you have the more identity, you make the self-image. When every uncomfortable state, the cold, stress, the difference or disappears. Frustration, disappointment, the humiliation, loneliness, the jealousy, the grief, apprehension, and moral anger do not carry the same meaning. A great meaning creates more versus the starting point of our deflation. So we have more the fear of humility, loneliness, the jealousy or grief, appreciation or moral angers do not carry the same meaning. So you have to more carry out more joy, peace, love, the peace. The development or application, the naming is not the same as in reading. It is clear, diagnosis or ordinary listening. The people choosing the response or needed to know what kind of experience is the present. What kind of experience? So you have to make a foundation year by yourself. So you have to make an identity from your foundation, your past time. But some trauma, or you have a good memory, or your injury, or sickness, or you have a good collection of the experience. The breadth of experience make a foundation and the base, and then you can make a present or appear the future. What is beliefs operating and what actions are operated? The connection with the learning task. This week we do more the practice. The practical displaying is careful observation. The students leading to slow the movement from the feeling to concretion, the emotional experience can be interpreted in larger reality or body relationship or responsibility and faith. The reflection, we have studied one more. How does the idea of naming the inner world, the deepen the self-statement, God creators and the four person, without simply defeating material from year week. So we last time we have the more same the question definition here. So we have a second, we see order the step here. Okay, now focus emotion and the body. The emotion and the body. Okay, how about your emotion state? Your anxiety or your depression, your life? Now to prevent
My life,
depression or anxiety.
enjoying.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Good. You're a positive person, right? Enjoy. How about you? You're now recovering your health, so now more good, happy, right? Yeah. The before last semester, maybe your sadness or your depression, because you are unhealthy. Last year.
Before, yeah.
But now it's more happy because more you can do everything, right?
Yes.
So because you have recovered your health.
Yes.
How about you? How about your life is now depression or happy or fighting?
我刚刚理解错了，他问情绪就是开心、快乐、不开心。
今年比去年
不是现在一个整个一个状态，不是去年好的，就今年，不是去年。
The depression, anxiety, more energy.
Better than last year.
Okay. So you have to control your state, you make your emotional level. Okay. The emotional life embodies the body's may register activation. The before conscious thought the catch up, the shoulder tightens or breathing becomes slow and the stomach contract. The hand becomes restless or the pace grows warm. Those signals are not infallible interpretation, but they are the valuable information. Okay, sometimes you have sometimes anxiety or depression. Look at me. all the time, every morning, every night, you have to shake here, hand, and then more this one. Please give me $1. Please give me $1. Yeah.
Please give me
Yeah,
more money.
Yeah, $1 million house. And here and here, we have a second brain. We have a stomach tract here. Okay, so we have second brain means we have gut and connect the brain. Because sometimes we have stress, we have a depression, maybe you are uncomfortable with your stomach. So we have to make it here. They connect the stomach, and the stomach gut connect your brain. So every time here, and then we have your face here, the massage here. Okay, the warm back here, the make it warm here, the ear here, right? They have a more the TMJ or sometimes stress, they will tight. So we have to make them more warm, it's a more relaxed with your lower brain and your leg. Okay, also we have to more up, down, with a break. In, out, in, out. So this one, three parts, you can change more emotional. And then sometimes when your conversation, your daughters, angry, right? You're fighting your daughters. So we have to just 10 seconds. Well, no lacking, maybe we finish the fighting your daughter, the kid. Okay, so breathing. So we have to more control your myself, just mind control here. So gut and connect the brain. So the emotion is very important here. The development or application, body awareness can become an early intervention point. Students who recognize lighting the activation, the during conflicts can slow breathing, allow voice volume, and first before sending or messaging or ask for time to things. The such practice do not solve or relational problem by the themselves, but restore enough choice to address the problem more widely. So sometimes we have angry or some people angry me, so we have the reaction, right? So we have to just calm down, just 30 seconds. It's not easy, very hard, but you have to more the breathing. And here, maybe just 10 seconds, just stay, and then more reaction the wide way. Maybe other people make them fighting, they were outside, but saying the depression is no good. We have broken the system or broken relationship. So if you want to keep the good relationship, you have to more control the word. Just 10 seconds, calm down, just stay. Sometimes fighting, I'm more strong, the punch, people I'm weak, but no. The silence, the smile is more big power. Okay? So we have to calm down 10 seconds. The connection to the risk the learning takes. This way we study more practice. The careful observation. We are learning to slow the movement from feeling to conclusion so that the emotional experience can be interpreted within larger reality of body, relationship, responsibility, or faith. Okay, emotion interpretation. The narrative study, the between an event or reaction, lies interpretation, two people can experience the same delay, deflate, or reach different conclusion. On assume the other person is busy, another assumes the rejection. The emotional response often follows the meaning assigned to the event rather than the event alone. So we have two people here. One person very rush, and the other person very slow, and one person very tempers. This calm down all the time. So maybe they fighting no match, right? Because too much different. One is plus minus, plus is minus. So sometimes energy value they're same. So I want to fighting you have to prepare fighting with the fighting. But I'm the letting or I'm give stress, but you not response, just a very short time, finish, right? So the same values with the fighting, not high class or low class level fighting. You understand, right? The same value, same stage, we have to use some. Okay, I give you punch, you punch, we make the game. But maybe I give punch, you just this passive, nothing, no response, the zero game. The developmental and the application. This is why emotional awareness include the events of adult. The statements I feel ignorance, that's an ignorance. The contains both experience and then interpretation. A more precise statement might be I feel anxious because I interpret the silence as a rejection. The appreciation open the possibility that the interpretation can be the test rather than automatically is of it. So ignore and always the difference. What is the ugly? Ignore. What is the ignore? What is the ugly? You can explain. Ignore. I want to give to something. I want to try to attract your heart, but you ignore no game. But I'm not ugly. Ignore the ugly very different, right? And obey. I give orders. You have to obey, right? And then ignore or ugly is different. So because the ignore is not unhappy, right? I talk to something, but ignore no this nothing. It's a very unpredictable action. Ugly and obey, which is okay, we good the relationship, but sometimes obey is not good, right? I have to order, so 100% you have to obey? No. The passive or active. So no ping pong game, no we have the communication, the come and go, right? So we have the same value, we have a bridge word, give and take, the communication is a word. But the obvious mean only one side here. But obvious we have a connection, we have a communication, right? The ignore, just one way, not traffic, right? So ignore obvious sometimes the relative section, but the ugly is positive. We have the communication, the each other. The connection to with the learning task. We have to practically display the careful objection, the student learning to slow the movement from feeling to conclusion so the emotional experience can be integrated in largely related to body, relationship or responsibility or pay. Okay, so anger information. Okay, 5 minute break, and everybody have a textbook, right? Everybody have a textbook. Yeah, you have to buy the textbook because we have to more. They check interview, so you can buy now. Okay, so 5 minutes. Yeah, you take buy it. Okay. Okay, 5 minute break. Oh. Okay.
Nice meeting.
Let's meet you again. Okay, sorry about that. And then, oh, maybe last summer, right? Last year.
Yes.
Last year.
So I'm in the Santa Ana
Santa Ana
school. Yes, I start is 2024.
2024.
Oh,
I
2025. 1.5 years.
Okay. You have to buy the textbook. Yeah. Okay.
So like I will send the email to the Peter.
Peter?
Yes, because I'm from Santa Ana. I cannot say my name here.
Oh.
So I will ask what should I do.
Okay, only today or you have back over there?
I live in the Studio City. Do you know where is Studio City?
That's good.
Universal Studio.
Okay.
So if I drive to here like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
Yeah, it's
University over there.
Yeah, if I drive to Santa Ana, I should 1.5 hours.
So you're more close here.
Yes.
So you got to transfer here.
The Peter said I don't need to transfer. I only came to here to take a class. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes, but I cannot send my name, so I will send the
Okay,
email.
this is the name, the phone number.
My name?
Yeah, phone number. Yeah. Okay.
Send the email to the school and ask him what should I do.
Okay. So, okay.
Thank you.
Busy every day. what kind of job there? It's business okay?
Okay.
So how about you? Your business good?
Yes.
Slow or the business?
What?
Your business.
Business. Oh, this year, last year is very good. This year is now.
It's a Java, right? The downtown, right?
No, I work at home.
Oh, you designer too?
No designer. I have 3 workers in tech.
There's one more person, not coming. What's his name? All the time come together. What's his name?
问你名字。
She come every day. Come. Something is not coming.
他说那个乔正没来，
哦，他没有人，他不能开车，他能 drive license。
哦，they don't have driver license。
Okay.
那他不来上课。
她得等她老公的那个休息，她才能来。
She waiting for her
但是他
husband.
昨
They have if her husband has time and can.
对不起，和我一起的，他原来和我住得很近，我会带他一起来，他也住在那，但是他现在搬了，他搬到青岛了，对，然后呀，
Maybe moving to another city. The second name is Chino Hills.
친구 here.
因为我
你妈妈离得太远了。你是孩子，你也孩子。
Okay, the continuous. The angles in the information.
那边我搬到哪里去？
The angles open the signals that some things, the values appears violate. The fairness or respect or safety, loyalty or expectation or controls. The presence of all angles does not automatically problem or violation actually occurs, but it's justly harmful behaviors. It does, however, invite the investigation. So maybe, most of the anger is not crime, no violation, but sometimes the possibility. So why we have to calm down and read some argue or the paper? Maybe it's out of control, your heart. Maybe you appear your angers, that plus action, the violate. So it's a more, you have to more responsibility over your violate. Nobody's responsible to your violate, your action. So you have to anger control. Okay, so it's very important here. Why? Because we have to more just be harmful the behaviors. So you have the control over and you protect your by yourself and the other people, the safety in the community. Okay. The development and application. Metrics response asks that expectation or vision, whether it was reasonable, what boundary or value is involved, what actions can be addressed their issue without conflict. Angers can become energies from the triple conversation or protection. So, but it's become destructive when it's turned every disagreement into attack on the personal world. It's a development or application. It's a very important part. Yeah, this part, practical display the careful observation. The students learning to slow the movement from the feeling, the conclusion. So that is the emotional experience that we interpret within the logic, reality of body, relationship or responsibility or the faith. The fears and the uncertainties. The fears is oriented toward the truth. The wild anxieties often the extent that there is into uncertain futures. The mind begins to simulate the possible outcome and make the treat the possibility or probability. This can be more protective when needed to preparation, but disgusting when every uncertainty becomes a catastrophe. So the fears. Everyone have the fears over unexpected future, right? John, do you have fears over your life? What kind of your issues are more fears? You have fears? You can feel fears. What? When you feel have the fears? Love is was on the scared.
The fears. When I
Yeah.
have fear.
When you have the feeling, the fear.
Last year I was so scary about things. Last year before. And
Last year?
Yeah, this year I'm so relaxed. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to spend something with bad things, thinking bad things. No.
Okay.
Only every day is happy.
Happy. Okay, so no fear. Yeah, sometimes we have the fears. Maybe we limit the behavior or the movement, and everybody have to stay home because isolate and then because of the situation. Yeah, sometimes the fear lasts. Maybe you are happy more with outside, right? Yeah, so maybe sometimes you are like the roller coaster. Sometimes happy or sometimes
Yes.
you're sad. So everybody have the fears on the pictures. Everybody want the happy in the picture, but sometimes you don't know. You have workers or some issue, so we have fear over some challenges. So most people, 80% people, they stay stable, the routine. They don't want to change their life. But some people, very low percent of people, they want to challenge. And they're not all things new. And the trouble or the challenging, yeah, because most people want the achievement or the futures. They're challenging. Every day they want to new. But most people, they want to stay because they don't want to stay. They don't want to more changing. The fear.
Oh, we already, for here, we already have big changing. Yeah, we are came to America from China.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you think, yeah, good change. Yes. Yeah, some people they long, 15 years or 60 years they stay in China or Korea. But they're the new world, right? We don't know. The American dream, we don't know, right? But we come here.
That's
to
very so everything is new things.
Yeah,
People
good.
always like this.
Good. Yes. So we have the positivity is very important here. The maybe relationship broken. That's right. It's good because we have new person.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody look at it. Everybody have marriage. Oh, okay, I love you, so man or female love, and then divorce.
Yeah.
And then some people, society or sometimes depression all that all the time. Why? We have to change it, right? We can find a new one. I'm more upgraded, more growth, you can make it meet the other person. Right? You make a new life. Why not? But most people they wonder why I'm the divorce, why I'm my depression. Right?
Yes, they don't want the new things. They don't know the in future how it's hard. So you
That's
say,
right.
oh, I want to like it now.
Yes. Yeah, so you have to every day you have to learn it yourself. Is what kinds of my identity or I'm focused on energy, and then where's my dream, what's my plan. So don't too much the interpret the other person. Oh, how can I do? Maybe some people look at me, I'm the divorce, or sometimes I'm ugly, I'm something, or no money. You don't need about that. I'm just my on the way. It's a very important here to need the picture and make it strong. The inner health, the spiritual power is more very important here. Okay, sadness knows and then limit. The sadness often delivers achievement of some things, the meaningful that has been the leftover freedom. The sadness means we not gain and we were lost. Sometimes you buy the materials, the bargain sale, maybe the value, maybe you pay the $10, but your material merchandise of 100 value, you are happy. But you pay $10, but merchandise quality is maybe $2, maybe you are lose money, right? You lose time and your hard time, your everything is more loss. So the minus. So sadness often the value. Achievement I pay $10, you have to more value, more $20, more high quality of merchandise, your happiness. But you have to lost money, maybe you pay $10, maybe value is $2, the $5 is unhappy. So this one, the sadness often delivers achievement to some things, the meaningful has been lost or threatened. Lost may involve person, Lord, affinity, dreams, health capacity, community, or expectation. Attempt to eliminate sadness too quickly can prevent the honest grief. So sometimes when you have some sadness, you lose money. You have lose money while you have the unhealth your body, or relationship broken, or you lose your job, or sometimes you have somebody that steal your opportunity, and then you have dreamers. You have more to jump up. Okay, you have to more one step in the future. Okay, I can do again. Okay, I can do that again. I stand up. It's very good. But you have to more base on your foundation. Okay, I told you, you don't have the foundation. You have already, I don't know, so how many years your life, I don't know. Okay, how your age?
My 40.
How about the gentleman? How old are
Hi.
how old are you?
What?
How old?
15.
15A.
50.
Okay. You have a lot of experience, right? Experience. You are crying, or sad, and you're happy, joy. So you have the golden bus. You are the foundation inside. So sometimes joy, memory, good memory, or sadness. Everybody have it. So sometimes you have to pick up. Before 25 years ago, you have some memory, but it's not unhappy at the time. But now, this is a learning, in my experience, I using it's my first, it's my growth, right? So everything small or big, all kind of experience is very valuable your foundation in the future. Okay, because sometimes maybe for example, it's a mouse, right? The mouse, long time ago, I used almost 10 years, it's a mouse. The people very amazing, but now recently I step by the Best Buy, the mouse very small and very cute, and they have a multi-the function, so more expensive. So sometimes the manual or automatic, the technology, and sometimes we have the more routines, 10 years or 20 years using, the more products is more useful and you're comfortable. But the new products coming is sometimes very happy, but sometimes the stranger, right? Sometimes I go driving the road, Waymo, right? Do you know Waymo? No driver car, right? The Waymo. No driver. The Uber. Sometimes Uber taxi or sometimes they not or sometimes Waymo, no driving, right? No driver. So long time ago I can imagine how come no drivers the driving, right? But now we see everywhere no driver. Sometimes scared. Night time I'm gonna try to go road. Maybe I see no person. I'm scared. Yeah. So we change it, paradigm. But now so everything is more AI or something modern technology. So my age is okay, but so my others people strange. Yeah, sometimes they're scared. Maybe they have to learning AI or they have to learning to something good. Even restaurant we have to order some the menu. Our easy, but senior people it's not easy, right? They control. So now some all kind of modernization or technology is changing. So sometimes we not apply this paradigm. It's an uncomfortable part. So settings, laws, and lemons. The settings open the levels of achievement or something is meaningful that has been lost for 2 years. Loss may involve a person nor ability to dream, health, capacity, or communities, or expectation. Attempts toward limited sadness too quickly can prevent the honest grief. So we have to apply development and application. The biblical lemons give a language to pain without making pain in the whole story. Look at it here. Bible lemons give a language to pain. We have pain without making pain in the whole story. The whole story. So we have a piece of cake. We have some pain, but it's not cover whole my life. Yeah, you have to lose money, it's $10,000, but it's not the interpret your whole life. Just a part, the financial state is very uncomfortable with screen time, but we have the more recovery, and then you can overcome the situation. So now whole part, the little part of a piece of cake, piece of part. The Bible lemon give language to pain without making pain the whole story. Lemon can mean what is wrong, or remember who God is ask for help, and remain open to hope. This differ from the first, the positively because it allows sorrow to spoken before hope is climbed. So please keep the hope. But now we have, when you have the screen time, overcome, we have to hope. So we have the challenging, we have to more try to more remain open to hope. The joy, gratitude, or attention. Now we sadness, fears, angers. But we have a three-party negative section here. But now we start in the positive, the joy, gratitude, or attention. Yeah, narrative study. The emotional release is not only management or different feeling. Joy and then gratitude also require attention. The people under the chronic pressures maybe becomes so trained to scan for problem that the good experience passed unnoticed. The greatest burdens attention toward gift, relationship, or progress, beauty, and then provision. Okay, so I explain more. The people under chronic pressure, their chronic period or stress. Somebody give the stress, and sometimes I'm scared. The people. Okay, for example, you have trauma, right? Maybe you have issue in your life. Maybe you have a trauma. Maybe other situation. But you memorize your experience. The more your actions will be tight and the more scan. Oh, maybe long time ago, this person do that, the same thing, the similar. So they must protection body, open mind. Because sometimes it's not easy, right? But because of relationship, it's not easy. So joy and the gratitude require attention. The people under chronic pressure may become so trained to most simple problem that good experience pass unnoticed. So everybody have some the scan. Do you? Look at me. Look at me here. I'm very handsome, right? Nobody handsome. Okay. For example, you have trauma. The post your past time. Okay, this kind of person, good person. You have a good person. You have an image. You have memories. Good person, but his characters very wide and then the scare. Maybe you memory have scared the wide person, and we see the new person. If you meet the people and you are studying people that they have the similar action. Oh, he's the wider and some scared person. And before a long time ago, I meet a person the same similar. So this negative scam. But you have a good experience. Oh, maybe we meet a new people. Oh, you're a good person. Just like I'm before a long time ago, I have met a person. Just like you have a good memory. So bad experience makes scans bad inspiration or bad memory. And then good experience, good imaging, we have more imaging. Long time ago, I meet just like you. So because you are a good person. The other person, bad person. Why? You have bad experience long time ago. So you're similar now. The time is changing, but your memory is the same value. The joy, gratitude, and your attention. The biblical anthropology, the Genesis 1, the ground human dynasty in the creation and then image of God. We call the image of God, just like the God. So Genesis, who created you? The God, right? So this means was perceived or achievement. The first 139 portray human life as deeply known by God, including dimension that remain hidden from the other people. The together their task to support honest self-evaluation without reducing the person to a collection of our emotion. The biblical anthropology also places the individual within the relationship, the responsibility, the embodiment, and worship. The emotional health is therefore not provide self-obligation. It concerns how a person lives before God and then with other people. The connection to week learning tasks. In week, the first week, the practical discipline is careful observation. The students are leading to slow the movement from the feeling to completion so that emotional experience can be interpreted within the large reality of God, body or relationship or responsibility or faith. Okay, self-assignment. The narrative study. The self-assignment is the most useful when it's a using patterns rather than isolated moment. The students can track triggers, emotion, the body signals, interpretation, action, word, consequence over several days, repetition often reveals what memory or learned hidden. The development and application. The purpose is not to produce a perfect emotional score. It is more identity on the two patterns that can be understood more accurately and practiced differently. A small change repeat contrary is often more the formative than the dramatic or intention. So self-assignment, the most useful when exam pattern rather than isolated moment. So you have a screen time, you have to stay home, you are stay isolate your bound areas. But rather than small exam patterns, you have to challenge it one step by, you want to change it. This is very important here, the useful here. The student can track triggers. Triggers sometimes you have a screen time, but you have to stress the root. The where from your triggers, where your screen time, the focus of your life. So you have to find out your root of stress. Your finances or your health or your relationship, but you have to find out your root of stress and then your triggers point, and then you have a solution, and then you make a change your life. And then integration, action, or consequence over several days. Repetition often reveals what memory or learns to type. So appearance is very important here. You show appearance of your body, your appearance or the people, then your appearance, your hidden, your secret, your life. So you have to maybe you have to sum the lens, your heart inside, your past time and your stress root, and then you have some issue over your life. You have to more lens. You have to open to your by self. You don't need to hiding the people, right? So this one, the development and the application. Purpose is not to produce a perfect emotional score. You don't need to worry about your perfect score. Just try, and then don't mention the score. Just IMG, and then word challenging, more step by step, the little more changing is much better. Okay, so don't forget, don't too much press your perfect emotional score. The emotional boundaries. The narrative study. The people are responsible for their responsible, not for controlling every emotion in another person. This distinction is important for those who habitually take a responsibility for everyone is a comfort. The compassion does not require emotional over functioning. So everybody wants respect people than other people, myself. So is my image a good person from other people? So sometimes either garbage my emotional state or spirit because I'm very important from the other people. I want to respect from the other people. So it's my ordinary and also my lifestyle, the little stress. Do you have an experience? You have to more appeal to other people because you want your good person imaging for other people. So you want to respect other people. So you have to more take your time, or you have to spend the time, you spend the money, or sometimes you have to more you keep the pride, some the selfship. Do you have experience, John? Anybody? Do you have experience where you want to more appeal other people? I'm a very good person, so you have to share your time, the money, and your life story, give to them, other people. Because I want to imagine my image as a good person. So you have experience. The what kind of your best friend or other people, other people. What's your imaging your self? Oh, I'm this kind of person. You tell your imaging your life. I'm this kind of person.
讲
Can
你的
your appear.
人生是吧？
我跟他分享一下，
就是
跟他分享啊。
You can tell to you myself, oh, I'm this kind of person. I'm a good person. So please respect me. Or we don't know you, right? So you have to telling or you have a strong telling in your life. So okay,
How
she's a
did
good
you
person
start
or
searching
a good person.
哦，
Okay, you think about. How about you?
啊，人都有了。
Yeah, how about you? Yeah, what are you ready? Yeah,
分享，
she understood. Yeah.
分享一下你自己。
I don't know where I should
Okay.
start for my. For me now is everything is okay.
Okay.
I have kids. I'm so lucky because I never getting married, but I have a daughter. And for now I have work. I have house. I get enough money, and I can take care of my daughter.
Mm.
So now I think everything is, for me is good.
Mm.
I don't want the more money. I don't think getting
Oh.
more money. I don't think getting more.
Not when importance the money. What is important in your life? I know your
Now
daughters.
is my daughter.
And
Yes.
then, that's it.
Yes, I enjoy the time with my daughter. Every day is school, after school, dancing, and gymnastics and swim every day. And then
Okay.
I have cooking, cleaning.
Oh,
So I'm so busy.
okay. How about you? How about your ordinary?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, because
Hard to say.
she body
No.
has a big problem.
I know.
Yes,
Yeah.
so this is a big
So,
problem.
I think it's not bad idea will be good idea.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone have the different experience of imaging and they make the symbol.
I have
Yeah.
some question.
Mm.
You should change. Change.
What's changing? Lifestyle?
No, changing the mind. This should do something, exercise, and make her is easy.
I'm a little bit lazy.
Okay. But we have to more the health from the emotion, the emotional perspective or reality for apply the good balance. So everyone not unhappy. Yeah, everyone want happy. So some effort, something, but all the time, 100% time they have the good results. No, sometimes zero, but sometimes no gain, anything. But some people say no gain, no pain, no gain. No, sometimes pain is gain, but no pain, no gain. Yeah, so means so you can't visualize my life. So sometimes you have more just strict for the future. There's all kind of situation, but you have the more the key. You have the handle in my heart. In the what's my dream? What's my
You are
plan?
a driver. You handle the.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
So you have to place my role. So you have a driving license, right? Car. So you can drive, right?
Yeah.
But everyone have to drive by myself. But nobody think about. Okay, I'm just body. Okay, I'm the choice. But somebody think about it. Somebody using your life handle. But you have to buy your myself. You driving your dream, right? But if I want your handle your life, it's good.
Yes,
No.
we handle, but sometimes we don't want to start new things. Only every day,
You're saying.
always lazy, and
Uh-huh.
someday I think, oh, I should change. But I thinking a lot time, I didn't.
Okay, how about you? What kind of person you have to change the learning to every time, or you want to keep the routine?
Sometimes I think, oh, I just keep. I don't
Okay.
want big change. Sometimes I say, oh, I want all the things is new things. I want a new life.
Okay.
I want the different things.
What kind of different thing? So what kind you keep routine?
Keep new things is before I live in the city, all is American people.
American
So
people.
before I don't want talking, I don't want like spend time with only my daughter. All time they have a lot of party.
Okay.
Before I only go take my daughter, but I only talking to the one lady from Russia because her
okay.
English is also not good.
Okay.
But this year I changed. I try to talk to the American, the local, the people. They always so nice.
Okay.
So I try to use this American culture, yeah. I join the American culture, and then I think I get more better.
Yeah. So we have to meet people every day. The one person. Yeah. Well. Yeah. We have the best friend, the classmate, but we have to change our person relationship. But you have to important. You have to study for.
Yes.
Then the more respect culture because I'm Korean, so I meet the new people. They have to study Korean. No, they very Russia work. They simple communication dialogue. And maybe if you want something, the new people they have to respect the culture and then little more, just interesting more language. It's more we keep good relationship. But I'm China, I'm the Philippine, I'm the Korean, so I can only using my language, but they don't understand. Oh no,
Yes.
no, never. They stay here. The people have my teachers. My teacher. Sometimes I have screen time. When I am screen time, I can have a solution my issue. But they give to some tip. Or sometimes they give information, or they give to me advice. We can do change the jump out is my screen time. The turning point, right? The turning point means we never change by myself. We have to submit the new people. From the other people, they give the more wisdom or advice or there is cooperation. They give to me chance, and you have a turning point. You agree? Yeah, right? It's very important here. So you have to try every day one person. Just say to hi, or bus, or restaurant, or shopping mall, anywhere. You say first hi, they give the hi. But you angry, they give angry too, right? So responsibility your affairs. You by the control your appearance or the belief on the peace and the emotional boundary. Okay. The people are responsible for their responsible, not for the controlling every emotion in another's the person. This distinction was important for those who have ability to take the responsibility for everyone. There is comfort. The compassion does not require emotional over the functioning. The development when application, the healthy boundaries allow the person to care, listen or afraid when afraid, and still permit another to have what this opponent or discouraging response, disordering response. This prepare the student for their work relationship and then leadership. Okay, it's very important here. If you can say sorry or thank you so much, two kind of words is very important in your life. Maybe somebody give you help, you have to say thank you, right? So sometimes you make your mistake and other people, so other people have the injury or loss, you have to say sorry. So with relationship's golden rule, sorry and then thank you is a perfect time you can use in your mouth and then sprout the other people, maybe your successful or relationship, right? Sometimes some people have received some by hand, but they will never say thank you. And sometimes they have give a mistake and they lose my money or lose my opportunity or lose my evidence something, but they will never say sorry. So we not the continuous relationship. Okay, so two words, sorry and thank you, and then apply your perfect time. The video relationship is very important. The emotional values and then evangelism. The evangelism involves listening and then patience, the courage, and then tolerance for disagreement. The emotional insecurity can turn weakness into a pressure because their weakness leads to the other person to respond positively in order to appear successful. The development and application or healthier routines can speak clearly while leaving room for freedoms. The emotional maturities allow the Christian to remain respectful when questioners to admit uncertainties and to continue caring when signification or decline. So our healthiest witness can speak clearly while leaving room for freedom. Emotional maturity allows the Christian to remain respectful when the questioners admit uncertainties and to continue caring when invitation or decline. The weak integration. The narrative study, we will establish our language for the inner life. The goal is not awareness or introspection, but enough self-awareness to become the more responsible in the relationship. The students live with a weak able to observe emotion, examine interpretation, regulate our bodily activation, and bring experience into biblical reflection. The development and the application. The last week moved from the question, what is happening with me, to the deeper question, who am I? I think it will provide the framework without which emotion, performance, or callings the believer will integrate. The connection to which the living task or units, the practical described is careful observation. The students are learning to slow the moment from the feeling to conclusion so that emotional experience can be interpreted in the logic, the realities of body or relationship or responsibility and the pay. So who am I? Very important here, who am I? What is happening to me now? Sometimes we have some screen time is a hard time. Why is it happening to me, right? You have a question you by yourself, right? This is a mistake, just a piece of mistake, or your routines make a happening. They're very different in the solution. Just a mistake or some one time. Don't think about your depression, because we have to more prepare last time. We have if the same situation, do not repeat. It's okay. But routines make something happen. Repeat again. Happen. But you have to change your life because the solution is different. You have to find a route what kind of my routines make this mistake leap the state, no jump over my situation and your pictures. So what happening to me? So you have just a mistake one time or routine make a happening. You have to figure out and then you have to apply your solution. So who am I? Don't too much think about maybe other people the view. Oh, maybe if I do something, maybe other people show me, oh, it's a good person or a bad person. Don't too much thinking. But we had the followers, we had more valuation, we had the appearance, and you have your self-love, and then we have an identity, and then we have a boundary area. The justice is no problem. So who am I means you make an identity you by yourself. And you have a positive things, make a good your smile, you're putting the smile, and then you are moving toward activities more positive. But you have when you have the negative thoughts, make the face is not unhappy. It's negative. The view is negative view, and then your activity or your boundary is limit. It's isolated. So you have to more jump up your screen time, you isolate your boundaries, you have to make a change. Thought. You have to more make a positive things. You have the imaging therapies, you're happy, you figure out I'm happy person, I am happy person. When you wake up, you go to right way, your bathroom, and then you see the mirror, and then your face, you see in your mirror, I'm very happy person, I'm very happy person. Every moment 10 times you spit out, your body already dopamine, serotonin hormone, they appear, they more happy person. Okay? But you're negative person, say, maybe your body negative. So today we learn the emotional states. Emotional model was self-assignment. The self-assignment here, we have the self-assignment the most useful when exam parents rather than isolated moment. The students can track triggers, emotion, bodily signals, or interpretation, action, or consequence over several days. So repetition over liberals without memories alone hide. So we have to open your some suffer from your stress or something, your foundation, the issue, and then your turning point. You talk to more communication you by yourself. And then if you want to change something, so don't too much the attention perfect emotional score. Just so you need to change it. Yeah, new things. Maybe you have to more try to more every day. That is a small piece, and then you change it. It's much better. They make a habit, they make the routine, and make the future. The Bible authority. This one, the Bible background. First, 139 per day. Human life is deeply known by God. The God made creation. So the human dynasty in the creation and the image of God. So we have to follow God's word, and then we have to stay the foundation of our God. We are happy person and we are safe, and then also we have to more the honest self-evaluation without reducing the person to collection of emotion. So you can stage over the emotion, the balance. The joy, gratitude, and attention, the positive things. Emotional release not only management over difficult feelings, the joy and the grief also require attention, but we attention more the positive section. The people under chronic pressure maybe become so trained to scan for problem that could experience pass unnoticed. So you think, for example, look at me here. The cup here is the half of water. Okay, you have water here. The negative person and A, B, the positive person.
oh my God, just only help. How can I do? Just water help. The positive person, wow, we have help, water. So we can do everything. Right? The negative person, just help. We have just half waters. How can I do? How can I drink water together? The positive person, yeah, we have a lot of water. The cup, we see. You change the view, negative view or positive view. And then we have a material, we have the limit, but you can change it. You understand? So you apply your lifespan. So you have the view, you have to change the view more positive, and then they have a positive result. And here, sadness, loss, lament. The sadness often reveals achievement of something meaningful that has been lost or trained. Lost might involve person, role, opportunity, dream, health capacity, community, or expectation. So attempt to elevate sadness too quickly can prevent the honest grief. So very important here. If you have a screen time, somebody sadness, make sadness in your life, loss, and financial or relationship, we have to try to attempt to eliminate sadness too quickly. As possible, as quickly, we have to more prevent the honest grief. Just piece of cake, piece of part, the whole nobody, your whole life, right? And here, the fear and uncertainties. We have some very unexpected future, so we have to more the fear, the uncertainties. So fear is oriented toward truth, while the anxiety often extends that truly into uncertain futures. The mind begins to simulate possible outcome and then may treat possibility and then probability. This can be protective when it's needed to preparation, but it's causing burnout when every uncertainty becomes the catastrophe. So everybody have the unexpected future the same, not 100% pink color. Sometimes we have the dark colors. The rainbow, you imagine rainbow, right? Rainbow coming after raining, right? So rain is very, sometimes the soft rain is very happy. We are some mood. But sometimes heavy rain, say disturb or breathing, and then sometimes the people die. So small or big, we have a screen time, but please do not stay there. After we come in scene, we see the rainbow, the sky, okay, the hope, okay? But sometimes your loss of sadness don't just stay. You have to more jump so you can enjoy, and then you have the pink colors, your future. The angers, the mind control. Yeah, most have the angers. Maybe this kind of person. Anybody don't touch me, I'm very good person. But somebody threaten me or they injure me, I'm very angry. But anger is more, we have to more part of the responsibility over the activation or your behavior. So sometimes the violate. So we have to more mind of control, very important, right? Here's angers can become angry for truthful conversation or protection, but it's become the destructive when it's turned every disagreement into an attack on the personal world. The emotion and the interpretation. The why emotional violence include the liberation of thought. The statement I feel ignores or contains both experience and interpretation. But more precise statement might be I feel honest because I'm the interpreting the silence and the rejection. The vision open the possibility that the interpretation can be the test rather than automatically obvious. So today we learned the emotion and the body, and also intuition, the evangelism, then understanding emotional values and the intuition, the emotion health, the Bible anthropology, the secular assignment, workshop, the personal emotional assignment, and reflection assignment, and the last step.